yeah? Well, they have 2 crowns there.
I'll wear both of them.
Hey guys, welcome back to Professional Weekenders YouTube channel. Today we are in Seattle and we are at the Museum of Pop Culture and we are going to check out all the exhibits. They also have a special exhibit around the Disney villains, so it should be fun, so stick around, check it out, and let's go.
Let's go. It's a super interesting building. A lot of textures and colors, and yeah, we're excited to check it out. Alright guys, so we're in the Museum of Pop Culture, and here is the map. You guys can kind of see it here. So on the 3rd floor, we have the sound lab that's temporarily closed, the special exhibit that we will check out later, and then Pearl Jam is also up here, if that's your thing. On the 2nd floor, we have Fantasy, Hendrix, Nirvana, Rise Up, the Stonewall and LGBTQ rights movement, the Indie Revolution, and then on the 1st floor, where we are, we have the Sounds and Vision Theater and the Hall of Fame and the Learning Lab. So let's check out all these awesome things. Alright, so we were told that unfortunately our tripod wasn't something we could bring into the museum, so we have it put away inside of Lewis's backpack. So hopefully everything comes out just fine without it. Let's go. You want to go into the Hall of Fame first? Yeah. Science Fiction and Fantasy Hall of Fame. Alright. Alright, and then Steven Spielberg's Indiana Jones. So this is the leather jacket and the fedora worn by Harrison Ford in the Indiana Jones movie. Pretty cool. I've always liked Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen it all the way through, honestly.
Oh really? There's a couple movies.
Yeah.
So there's movies that I've seen that you haven't. Shocking. We got Iron Man here, which is the original helmet, the stunt helmet, the original Mark III stunt helmet for the movie in 2018. And we've got George Lucas's it's the lightsaber that was used in the Star Wars movie when Luke Skywalker, used by Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, when Luke severed his hand. That's like the one that was used in the actual movie. Pretty neat. So there's definitely a lot of cool things in here, but this is a smaller museum, or the smaller exhibit rather. So we're gonna keep it moving and check out some other things. Alright, so we're heading into the Sound and Vision Theater. This is pretty interesting. Here is the schedule at this time for the theater. Hi guys, we actually decided to pass on the theater, mainly because it's a theater. We couldn't film anything to show you guys. So come and check it out if you're interested in some of those videos. Next we're going to go upstairs to level 2 and see what we can see on level 2. It is all of the galleries, the Sky Church, and the Mo-Pop Shop. So, my favorite. And here are the dresses from the Cinderella movie in 2015 with Lily James and Helena Bonham Carter.
So we're about to go into the Nirvana Taking Punk to the Masses exhibit, which I think is a little strange because I'm pretty sure Nirvana was grunge, it's not punk. But we're gonna go see.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, you figure that they know the distinction here in Seattle where all the grunge movement originated.
Yeah, well maybe it was considered punk grunge or grunge punk, I don't know. I don't know how it works, but we're gonna find out. Alright, and that bass guitar right there is what Kurt Cobain used during some of his early demos. So this is pretty cool. This is a map showing where a lot of the, punk and grunge bands started. So here you've got Nirvana, Melvin's Metal Church in Aberdeen. But then over here in Bellingham you have Death Cab for Cutie, which I do enjoy. And then in Tacoma you've got Girl Trouble, Seaweed, and a few others.
Yeah, and then also obviously Seattle, Alice in Chains.
Yeah, Skin Yard, and yeah, you probably shouldn't touch it, but it's okay. Yeah, and here is the drum kit played by Dave Grohl in 1992. Yes, this is pretty cool. This is all of a lot of the bands that have come out of Seattle, and you can actually listen to their music with the headphones. Pretty cool. So you got Nirvana, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Foo Fighters, Pearl Jam, Screaming Trees, Presidents of the United States of America. Pretty cool. cool. Alright, so this is the guitar played by Kurt Cobain in the video Smells Like Teen Spirit in August of '91.
And they also have a casting call here for when they made the Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Oh yeah.
Music video. So it's saying if you'd like to appear in the upcoming music video, you should be between the ages of
18 to 25. And adapt to a high school persona. Nice.
So this sign here says in the mid-90s, after Kurt Cobain's death, obviously, the grunge hangover set in and the hype started to die down and new scenes rose to prominence. So this was around the time that I was, becoming my late teens, and this is when I really started enjoying music, and it was new metal of the late 90s, early 2000s.
What year were you born?
I was born in '86.
Right, so this is the mid-90s.
Yeah, so mid-90s, yeah.
You would have been like 10.
Yeah, and then into the
early 2000s.
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Right? I would have been about 14.
Yeah.
In 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so then that's when Slipknot and Mudvayne and those types of bands started hitting the scene.
Yeah. Alright guys, now we're heading into the guitar gallery. Here's the Gibson Les Paul rendering with Peter Green, and then of course Slash. Here is the 1990 Gibson Explorer that Dave Grohl used. Dave used this after Nirvana. Here is Stevie Ray Vaughan's 1951 Fender Broadcaster, nicknamed Jimbo. Alright, thanks Paul Allen. Alright, next we're heading into the Hendrix Abroad exhibit. So here's the purple satin vest that Jimi Hendrix wore from 68 to 70 in some of his last European tours.
Alright, and amazingly enough, this is the actual Fender that Jimi Hendrix played at Woodstock. Definitely well played there with all the scratches and everything. Alright, and they have an indie game exhibit. So we're gonna go see what's in here. Alright, so this is a pretty neat exhibit. They actually have a whole bunch of games that you can play. And here's Christine playing Hidden Folks. What are you doing? You're looking for hidden objects?
I'm looking for people, I think. I don't know, I guess this is a hard level.
Yeah, all the games aren't exactly super intuitive. You gotta kind of sit down and play with them for a while. Alright, so what'd you figure out?
So I figured out how to get this little guy from one side of the map, from over here, from one path, all the way over.
Okay.
For him to go. So now that I figured it out, maybe now I can get to the next level.
So you gotta clear his path by moving all the obstacles out of the way, huh?
Yeah.
Shaking bushes and such.
I guess. I thought I was trying to find all the hidden people, but I guess I just had to clear this guy's path. And stop.
Okay.
I win.
You win.
Alright guys, so the indie game room was really awesome. Super fun, but we're going to check out some other exciting things here at the museum. I think Lewis is heading towards the big screen. Don't know if I can film it, but if I can, I'll put it in right here. Yeah, but look at you matching. It's like you perfectly themed this.
It's like I thought that maybe Mario might be in the pop culture museum.
Oh, is that what it was?
I did. I had that forethought.
You really?
I did.
Alright, that's good.
So I wore this shirt. Saved it for today.
Okay. Good job, honey. Alright, so next up we have the Sky Church, which is pretty awesome. See all the things. There we go. Oh, Jim Henson. He has the Muppets. Franco Rock, man. Alright guys, next we're heading into the South Gallery to check out sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and music. Let's go! Oh, and then we're going to see some other interesting things here too. Alright guys, we're going to head into the Pearl Jam Home and Away exhibit.
I'm not the biggest Pearl Jam fan, but I do like what they did with Ticketmaster. That was amazing. And
That
props to them
was,
for that.
yeah, good job for your Pearl Jam on that one.
Alright, and here we have a recording studio set up with all the actual equipment used by the different members of Pearl Jam. You see here's Eddie Vedder's microphone, Matt Cameron's drum set, Boom Gasper's keyboard over there, all kinds of neat stuff. And here they have one of their Grammys. This is Best Hard Rock Performance in 1995, presented to Pearl Jam. And here's the bird's eye view of the Pearl Jam exhibit. All kinds of memorabilia. I think the people that run this museum must be big Pearl Jam fans, obviously with them coming from Seattle and everything. Lots of memorabilia here. Hi.
Next we're going into fantasy worlds of myth and magic. So let's see what we got in here.
Okay. Let's see what's in the Hobbit door. Oh, it's heavy.
Sure. Wow.
Wicked Witch of the West's hat. Well, it's Dorothy's gown. Ooh, and they have a real live dragon. Are you king for the day?
Queen, but yes. But not for the day, all the time.
Oh yeah? Well, they have 2 crowns there.
I'll wear both of them.
Alright, all kinds of Wizard of Oz memorabilia. They got the guard uniform and the cowardly lion.
Well, this is Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Harry Potter's glasses.
Okay.
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe wore those. Okay. So you have the Gryffindor scarf, a quibbler, a mask from the Death Eaters. There we go. Oh, that's cool. The slapsticks for Harry Potter. Very cool. And this is Harry's ones. Those are Dumbledore's glasses.
They have a bar of gold from Gringotts, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do. Oh, and this is Lucius Malfoy's mask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
And here's the helmet of the French guard from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. I shall taunt you a second time. I fought in your general direction. What are your thoughts of the fantasy gallery?
I thought it was really cool. I like the Harry Potter stuff and the Wizard of Oz stuff.
Yeah, that was one of the better galleries yet.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, now we're going into the horror film gallery, and all of a sudden things are turning red. Blood red. I like horror films.
I do not.
Christine does not like them at all.
Not even a little bit.
PG-13?
Yeah, that's what it says.
It's alright, I'll be your parental guidance. I like all the Silence of the Lambs masks. Hannibal Lecter masks.
I don't like this.
Here they have one of the alien costumes from the original Alien, 1979. Jason Voorhees costume from Friday the 13th. This is the 2009 edition. Now, this was a creepy movie. Hostel, 2005. Remember that one, that was pretty scary. And the axe from The Shining. Alright, and because we know Christine doesn't like horror movies, we're moving on to Sci-Fi. She's out of here.
Not that I like sci-fi that much more. I just really don't like horror movies. Like, not even a little bit. I don't like scary, I don't like the jumps, I don't like the gore. No thanks.
This is cool, it's one of my favorite movies. Terminator.
Terminator was good.
A whole bunch of Terminator stuff. The hand, the finger from Terminator 2, which I think was the better one. It's rare that a sequel actually is better than the original, but I think Terminator 2 Judgment Day is the best of the franchise. Oh, and I got one of the aliens from Star Wars, yeah. It's a Greedo mask.
Look at that Jawa.
Little Jawa. And we have some Back to the Future hoverboards.
The guys eliminated the woman.
We have some Ghostbusters proton packs. Alright, so that was sci-fi. We've done fantasy, sci-fi, and horror.
Yeah, definitely glad the horror's done.
Yeah, so now we're moving up to the 3rd level with the special event.
Yep, for the Disneys and the villains.
Heroes and Villains.
Heroes and Villains, yep. We're excited about that.
Alright, so here we go into the Disney Heroes and Villains, Art of the Disney Costume. And you're telling me that this is the Ice Witch from Narnia?
Yeah, the Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe.
Alright.
Sorry, the White Witch, not the Ice Witch.
Oh, this is the White Witch.
Yeah.
Still from Narnia?
The Chronicles of Narnia, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
How do you feel about this upcoming attraction?
Very excited. You guys know I love 2 things, Disney and theming, and costumes for theming. So, let's go.
Let's go.
I'm excited. Quick wardrobe change, it's so hot up here.
Yeah, well maybe I should go put my wardrobe in one of these exhibits.
There you go. I'm sure people will pay a lot of money to see the Louis outfit. Alright guys, let's hop in and check it out. Wow, okay, so the first part we walk in, we see a lot of princess, specifically Cinderella, renditions of different dresses that were in that live action movie, which is awesome. Here is a beautiful dress in gold. So this was Cinderella Into the Woods in 2014. This one was Once Upon a Time. That was the, I think it was on the WB or CBS, I don't know. Anyway, it was a TV show. Right there. That's so pretty. And then this was the fairy godmother's dress in Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, worn by Brandy. Oh, sorry, this one was worn by Brandy. That's the dress. That's the Cinderella dress. And then this one was worn by the Queen herself, Whitney Houston. And this dress is for the Cinderella movie that was in 2015, which is beautiful. And here are the different tiaras and crowns. This one was in Once Upon a Time. This one was worn by Lily James in the Disney Cinderella rendition. And this one was the tiara worn by Anna Kendrick, in Into the Woods in 2014.
And what do we have here? A glass slipper from Cinderella. It's pretty.
I could not imagine wearing a glass slipper and dancing in it nonetheless. It's like an accident waiting to happen, for sure.
Yeah, I'd be afraid to cut my feet.
Alright, so now we're entering the Heroes part of the exhibit. So we get to see all of the cool Heroes costumes that they have here. Here we have Max Medici from Dumbo. And Holt Ferrier from Dumbo as well. So this was Colin Farrell, and this was Danny DeVito. Here's Colette's dress from Dumbo as well. And I actually watched Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson, that movie on the way here. I downloaded it on Disney Plus. So pretty. And here we are. This is the Julie Andrews Mary Poppins. And that was from 1964. And then we had the Mary Poppins Returns version, played by Emily Blunt for 2018. So this is the costume Johnny Depp wore in Into the Woods in 2014. And if you look, you can see his shoes right there have claws on them. And then in my opinion, one of the best villains of all time. But she's not really a villain though. She's got, watch the movie. It's a good one. But this is Maleficent. This was worn by Angelina Jolie in the 2014 movie. Another one of my favorite Disney movies is Enchanted, and this is the dress worn by Queen Narcissa. Right there. And then opposite Queen Narcissa, you have the dress worn by Giselle in Enchanted, played by Amy Adams. Alright, and here are the Sanderson sisters dresses, Winifred, Sarah, and Mary Sanderson from Hocus Pocus. Alright, so what are we doing?
Alright, we're gonna find out what Disney characters we are.
Okay, you wanna go first?
Alright, I'll go first.
You go first. Alright, so you just stand on the marker right there, and then bingo bango, you get into character. Let's see. Oh gosh. Alright, nothing's happening yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's figuring it out now.
Okay.
Maybe I can influence it.
Are you trying to be a guest on? Oh, well. Let's see. You're a hero! Oh my goodness. Okay, turn around. Which hero are you?
Tell me here in a second.
Oh. Pages are turning in the book. I'm still figuring out. You're Belle, honey.
Belle. That's sweet.
You're Belle. Well, hey, she's a good one. You are a domestic,
assertive, caring, and transformative.
And your costume area is domestic, simple layers, and an apron with rags.
All right, let's see what you are.
That's so funny.
All right, you're getting into character. Oh, you're transforming. Yeah, you're a villain.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm not the bad guy.
Oh, you're gonna be Cruella.
Oh man, I don't know. This is not my personality at all. I love.
Yeah, it says you're Cruella de Vil. You like fur, black and red, animal prints, high fashion, extravagant. Yeah.
I like all those things, but I'm not predatory, and I'm not really vain. I'm a little vain, but not.
Must have picked up all that vainness.
Now, for the record, I do love being a nice animal print, but I don't wear fur. And I love puppies. Like, Puppies are literally one of my favorite animals.
Yeah, it's like we picked up the opposite.
Yes.
There's no way I'm Belle. I'm more like the Beast than Belle.
Funny.
I ain't never seen Belle with this much facial hair.
That's funny. Alright, let's look at a few more costumes and then we'll head out. And here is Captain Barbosa from Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. He was a good villain.
Was he?
Well, he was an interesting villain.
He turned like undead and like tried to kill everybody.
That's what I'm saying. He was a good villain. I think it's completely possible where you could be a bad guy but still be good. Look at Robin Hood. Hello.
Bad guy that's still good. Tell me the good news in a bad way. Or tell me the bad news in a good way.
It's all how you say it. It's all how you present it, man. And then another favorite movie of mine from Disney is Alice in Wonderland, with live action ones. Helen Bonham Carter was the Red Queen, and then you have the White Queen, played by Anne Hathaway. They do have a snack bar here if you're interested in getting some lunch. We already ate, so we're not going to be stopping by there today, but just FYI. Alright guys, so we're in the gift shop now. Hopefully you guys can hear this over the music that's playing behind me. But yeah, we're going to check out some homework, so let's go. So they have a ton of band shirts, which I think is really cool. But I'm looking for something that is more specifically to the Museum of Pop Culture. Let's see what we can find. Alright, so this was the only shirt that I found that said Mopop on it, so maybe this might be my only option. And they have this one, which is reminiscent of the centerpiece they have here, but it's black, it's Florida, too hot, I think. Alright guys, so I got the Mopop t-shirt, and then I found this really cute magnet.
Alright guys, so here's your pro tips for the Mopop Museum. I'd say number one is a good little half-day type of thing to do. It's right next to the Space Needle, so if you're spending some time in the Space Needle, and like us, if you're going to go in the morning and go again at night, it's a good way to kind of spend the hours in between. I'd say number two is, again, you can use your City Pass. So you get some discount tickets. It's $109 for the whole City Pass for all 5 things that you choose, and this is one of them that you can select to go to or not to go to. And number 3, there is a revolving exhibit. This time around it was the Disney Heroes and Villains costume exhibit. That's not going to be here forever. Maybe next time when you come, there'll be something different. So if you are local, definitely keep checking back, keep coming back and checking out different things, because there's going to be different exhibits all the time. So that's going to do it for us today here in Seattle. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next weekend.
Alright, I'm either getting dumpster or I'm getting shaved ice. So maybe we gotta see back a little bit more. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the barricade. Oh.
Alright. Well, what do we got? I mean,
Oh, too close.